Hello there, I'm Joe Beretta, and you're watching Bonus Feature Spotlight. When the cameras are rolling and you're going toe-to-toe with an improvisational master like Melissa McCarthy, fighting the urge to laugh can't be easy. In Identity Thief, it's Jason Bateman who has the unfortunate task of playing it straight opposite the Oscar-nominated scene stealer. And while Bateman earned an Emmy for his work as the straight man in Arrested Development, in this case, even he had to resort to desperate measures to keep from cracking up. Like an asshole. Ain't that right, Jason? Jason's not here.
It's got tires on it. It's wallpaper with tires, which I thought, wow. God damn it.
Every scene that I have with Melissa, which is a lot, I have loved.
So stupid. They have a good rapport. They have a good rhythm as comedians.
We might want to take stock of this. Like, we're kind of bonding.
I think audiences with all comedies like this just want to go and laugh and have a good time.
I'm Big Chuck.
Yes, you are.
Honestly, this is one of the best scripts I've read in a long time. It's hilarious, but it's also really poignant.
Looks very expensive. Did you steal it?
I hit Jason in the throat 732 times, and that was my favorite part.
Comedies come in different shapes and sizes. Anybody can do a dick joke. Anybody can kick someone in the nuts, and it always seems to work. But if you get people here and make them laugh, like, that's where the classic comedies come from.
You see? Don't steal things. All right, let's get a knife. I want to start on this.
Jason's been acting for over 30 years professionally, and so he has really honed his craft, and I think something he does that nobody else in his generation can do as well as him is the straight man role.
Say goodbye to your art project. The bus station's down the road. We can walk it. Let's go.
I think he's one of the best straight men I've ever seen.
You know you're stealing, right? You're just breaking the rules. Society cannot function without the rules. I basically play the audience, and you know, how would you react if you were in this situation?
He likes to watch me with other men. That's how he gets around.
You got a little bum bum now, huh?
I'd really like to go, though.
You can't teach just sort of how funny and, like, straight he is.
Stop right there!
I'm a physical actress. I think actually showing it and doing it and struggling with things is such a big part of how I like to work.
Stay down!
She just goes for it, you know, and it's unbelievable. There's some days that I'm always like, oh my God, please be careful.
I mean, I've taken 900 falls on this movie.
My fibromyalgia!
She has absolutely no vanity and is willing to do whatever it takes to make the scene work.
Get in there!
How is this helping you?
Oh, God!
I think it's a big plus to have the freedom to improvise.
I know you have the same Gap polo shirt in 6 different colors, which I find a little odd. If I don't comment on that and be like, you know, you should think about a tank.
That's funny, too.
I'm glad you prepped me on that.
Some of the scenes are improvised a little bit, little pieces of them.
Last February, you had a little go-around with hemorrhoids.
Well, it can be used as eye cream. I have pouches.
Well,
You see
might.
them?
You might. I don't think they're related to your eyes.
The script's very well written, didn't need help. But sometimes you discover things on the set and you get to be playful back and forth, and the set's very encouraging. He's like a great audience member, and then he has really good suggestions as well.
Yes, please.
Try on Peterson?
Huh? Peterson, what?
Exactly.
Oh, Peterson?
You call it Peterson and Patterson.
Yeah. Peterson, Patterson.
Sandy. What's your first name?
I can't believe I got it right.
Dear.
Just because Harry Cornish gets a bonus doesn't necessarily mean that Peterson... What's your first name, Peterson?
It's Sandy Patterson with an A. Sandy's her first name, Patterson's.
I warned our incredibly talented DP that there would be certain scenes where it's going to be necessary to cross-cover the action where both actors can just riff and play around.
Yeah, my dad was a big ball fan. Let me go cut these checks. You watch
It just
baseball?
sounded funny the way you said it.
There were certain moments in the movie that I knew we would need to do that, and one of them was certainly with Favreau in that office.
Somebody's got to bring the water bottle out to the football players, all right? Then when we call a timeout and you're stretching my hand, you're stretching my hammies out. When you bring me Gatorade and I throw my leg over your shoulder, you start.
The director, said, hey, I want you to do improv because you kind of saw me in the auditions.
And he'll say something like, hang up the phone and deal with this. This is my puppy. Exactly.
To go toe-to-toe with Jason Bateman was absolutely a pleasure and an honor.
No, okay, I gotta cut the car.
Hey, do not cut the car.
I'm gonna cut the car.
Do not cut the car.
I just cut the car.
There's gold you can find in letting folks play. It feels real and original and fresh as a result.
Drinks are on me.
Wish I could.
Stu's gonna set you up. Stu, let's get Walt around. His dick's broken.
When I read it, it made me laugh. I was surprised myself that I was like, yeah, I'll do all this stuff.
Every Oklahoma bone in Eric Stonestreet's body came out. Like, he just totally was Big Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, God. Call me Big Papa Huge time.
That whole sequence was just incredible, and I had a great seat to watch it all because my character's kind of stuck, almost literally, watching what those two do to each other. Why don't you pack that away so I can go to the room and get some rest, please?
I am gonna pack it away. I'm pretty good at not breaking, and that has all gone away. Just that mess down there.
For some reason, they just would crack each other up nonstop.
Thank you. Thank you.
One time, Jason made Amanda laugh while we were eating ice cream, and the ice cream went all over. She spit it out.
Daddy does like to pull up a nice, long throat.
I was laughing so hard that I was crying.
Did you just take that joke out?
To keep from laughing, I think I just shift my eye line up a little to the forehead so that, okay, at least you're not looking in her eyes.
He injured his male parts. They're just shredded down there.
Jason would pinch his leg and cause himself pain to keep himself from laughing.
I mean, the inside of my thighs, it's all chewed up with pinches so that I don't laugh in the middle of the scene.
On the right leg, it's just all chewed up with pinches.
I don't know where they pull these lines from, but they're somewhere, and it's hard not to laugh.
How does that not splash?
I don't know.
It's like gravy.
It's a movie about something real and substantive and about people who are going through very relatable things.
Hate to tell you, that's a custom paint job.
You fall in love with the characters right away.
Yep. Thanks.
There's moments that are so funny to me that just kill me when we were doing it, kill me when I watched it afterwards.
I'm really, really proud of all the hard work that's gone into this, and it's funny as hell.
You know, it's not my business or anything, and it's really tragic about your private parts, but,
The giggles today. And there you have it. Melissa McCarthy proves once again that she's a force to be reckoned with, and Jason Bateman gives new credibility to the phrase, so funny it hurts. Right, Jason? Still not here. Dumb bit. For Bonus Feature Spotlight, I'm Joe Beretta. Thank you for watching Universal Pictures All Access. Get the most out of your movies. All right, you guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and if you want to see more, click on one of these other videos. And also, the little subscribe button that's floating somewhere around here. You find it. You're an adult.